Hello everyone, so I just want to talk about this, and it's very important, particularly for young people nowadays. And society has changed a lot since, even 20 years ago, it's changed a huge amount. Even when I was younger, there was no such thing as CVs. Nowadays, you need a CV for basically for nearly anything. And years ago, this is the thing, years ago it was a lot more easy to get jobs, etc. And we see nowadays, particularly with young people, a lot of young people, particularly now in Ireland, are on the dole. They come out of college, there's nothing there for them. They're not going to go slave away and work for nothing to own nothing and be happy about it. So this is the thing that a lot of people don't take chances nowadays. Wouldn't mean that employers more than anything else, because nowadays you could probably go to the moon and back and put it on your CV, and you still probably wouldn't get the job if it was in a wheelchair shop, etc. Because nowadays they have unreal expectations to people. They think you should be superhuman before they employ you, etc. And people don't take chances, particularly employers. They don't take chances nowadays. Nowadays they don't. Years ago, you give people benefit of the doubt. And now that was always the case. Nowadays, unfortunately, that's gone out the window because people don't know each other nowadays, and you don't know who anybody is nowadays. And that's the sad reality. Years ago, I'm sure I'm the son of McBride down the road, or McBreen. Oh, sure, yeah, I know McBreen. Oh, sure, I know his grandfather. Or, the typical Irish thing. But nowadays, unfortunately, that's gone out the window. That's all. Damn days are gone. And nobody wants to take chances on people nowadays, particularly young people. And you should take chances, because usually when you do take a chance, it works out. And go with your gut, of course. But it's a sad thing nowadays, and I hear from so many young people. I've seen a thing online actually the other day from somebody talking about it, a young person. He's on the dole, but he's handing out CVs. The social welfare gets you to hand out CVs and stuff. And I don't blame the young lad, because he was basically distraught, I suppose, in the way too. He couldn't get anything. He handed out 25 CVs. He had nothing back. He got one phone call for an interview, but he done the interview, didn't get the job because the job was already taken when he done the interview. So what was the point of him doing the interview? Who knows? But basically, he handed out 25 CVs. He got one reply. He went in. The job was already gone. He'd done his interview. He was told the job's already gone and he'd done his interview. It didn't make any sense. But what I'm trying to say is, there's 25 CVs he done up. He handed out. He got nothing out of it, and that's as simple as that. And these are not like high school jobs. These are just only 9 to 5 jobs in warehouses, in shops, etc. And he couldn't get a job, and doesn't seem to be any. I don't know him personally, but take for example, I don't know. I don't think he doesn't look like the type who'd be in trouble with the law, etc. So I don't know what the scenario was there. And the main thing is they don't want to take chances on people nowadays, and it's simple as that. And with a lot of young people, they don't. They simply don't, and it's not good. It's not good in society when you see that people are not willing to take chances, because life is a game of chance already in the way too. Every day you go outside your door, you never know what can happen, and that's the thing. It's a game of chance. It's some people win and some people lose, the same as everything in life. But this is the thing. We need to make sure our young people are not disheartened. Like in terms of that young lad, I felt sorry for him, and I didn't comment on this thing. Encourage them, to keep going, keep doing it. Keep trying. You get something, you will get something. It takes time. These things do take time. Things just don't land on your lap. It does take time to find the thing that suits you, because at the end of the day, it suits you. It's not what the social welfare crowd says or what the government says. It's whatever suits you, whatever you're happy with, because at the end of the day, that's what it matters. Nothing else matters in life. Life is too short to be slaving away for something that you don't enjoy. Get something that you enjoy, something you're interested in. It makes time go quicker, and you're more productive, etc. But I do think it's worrying. It is really, really worrying to see that people don't take chances nowadays. And then even when you get college degrees, I've seen so many young people got big degrees in college. They come out, they can get none. There's no jobs available for them. And it's to do with AI, and it's to do with many things. But nowadays they don't want people to. They don't want to pay people. Nobody wants to pay people nowadays. They want people to work for little to nothing. And it's a worrying thing in society. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video because it's something that isn't addressed, and I think we're too busy talking about other stuff. And of course, we should talk about other stuff like homelessness, immigration, of course, and other stuff like that, health service. But it is important too, because these are young people, particularly in the case that it's not so much for the older generation, but for young people nowadays. It's not easy. It isn't easy. It's not as things are more complicated. Things are more complicated. They don't need to be complicated. That's what I'm trying to say. It's needless to be complicated. Whatever, but maybe criminal records and stuff, fair enough. If you don't employ them because they have a big criminal record, fair enough. That's understandable. But do say if somebody's a decent young lad has no criminal record, etc., give him a chance. Give him a chance. If he blows it, he blows it. But give him an opportunity. Give him a week and see how he gets on, and take it from there. But that's what I say to employers. because you have to take chances. You really, really do, because it's worrying to see. And I've seen many cases, not even speaking to this young lad, I've heard of many cases personally, people that I know that have handed out CVs and done interviews and stuff, poured their heart out, done 110% in the interview to try and get the job, and they turn around and say no, you're not good enough, even though they've literally said I climb Mount Everest if I get the job, etc. You get what I'm saying. It's annoying to see, and it's upsetting to see. I know people say it's up to the person who's employing the person. It's their own personal opinion, but I do think we have to take risks in society, and we do have to give opportunities to young people, particularly give them hope for the future, and I think that's really important. But anyway, let me know what you think. Subscribe for more, and bye.